Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Talk That Talk. I'm your host, A1. Next to me is the amazing Sherika Nicole.
What's up, y'all?
Next to Sherika Nicole is the homegirl T.
Hey, y'all.
And next to T, my dude, CPT's finest.
There you go. There you go.
Mr. Dwayne.
What up, dog? What it do?
Hey, so before we start every show, we always give everybody the opportunity to say something about themselves, their business, or whatever that may be. So we always start to the woman to my left, Miss Sherika Nicole.
Why we always gotta start with me?
All right, let's not start with Sherika Nicole. Then.
I'm just kidding, just kidding. What's up, y'all? This is Sherika Nicole. As you all know, if you have been catching us every Thursday at 7:30 p.m., I am the owner of Hung Up Boutique, the designer of Fancy Fresh. And I need all of you all to go check out my son, your boy Cam, YouTube channel. He just started. He wants to be a YouTuber. I'm behind him 100%. We just did a video, so I need y'all to go check that out. Like and subscribe for my young man. Yeah, Cam. Then I'm happy for him.
Go ahead. Put that YouTube channel in the comments, and then we're gonna make it come right on the screen.
Yes.
And then go ahead. It's on UT.
Yeah, support our youth. But I'm T. I just advocate for the special ed population. That's just what I do.
You advocate for who?
Special ed
Oh,
population.
okay. Yes, I can hear you if I had these.
Yeah,
on.
if you had them on, then got us repeating ourselves.
Yeah, oh, there you go. There repeat. Hey, so Dwayne, it's on you, brother.
Man, how everybody doing, man? It's your boy D. I'm just checking in with A1, man. I'm a preacher. I'm a worker for the Lord. I'm a good husband of 14 years.
14 years.
I'm a grandfather. I do a lot of other good stuff.
Do a lot of good stuff.
That's right.
There you go.
Praying over lives.
Healing
doing all that good
he
stuff.
put on his preacher voice, too.
Yeah, he said, Lord, talk to me.
I pray over lives too.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You don't have to be a preacher to do that.
Where you get that voice from?
Ooh, Sherika did that. And everybody's praying over lives.
I watched the
Not
pump.
everybody. Not everybody.
But so a few things before we get started. I want to say we finally reached 1,000 subscribers on this channel.
Hey,
that's been great. So I appreciate everybody.
Congratulations to We Are LA channel.
Yeah, I appreciate everybody.
A1 behind all of this. All right.
Yes.
That.
Kudos to you, A-Whistle.
That's all good. Hey, the second thing, it's not the best thing, but my homeboy Tito, he passed recently. That's been knowing that dude for like 20 years. Wow. So this ain't been the best week. Me and him was real close. But I want to say shouts out to Tanya, Tito, his kids, and all that stuff.
Wow. Yeah, then I just found out today my dear friend lost her daughter. She was 12 on Tuesday.
Wow. 12.
So y'all keep my friend Jamie Lilly in prayers. And her. Yeah.
Say a prayer for him, Pastor.
Yeah.
No, man.
Right. I can't. He can
Go
pray.
on, man. He like, nigga, don't do that. No. But other than that, I was going to mention that I seen... and we getting into the show in a minute. I was gonna mention that Sherika's son Camden had his YouTube page. They posted something on Facebook. I thought that was pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? Especially when parents get involved in
Thank you for that.
in their kids' life. That mean a lot to kids. Everybody trying to be a YouTuber, get that YouTuber money, and I think he could do it.
I mean, he came to me with it. He was like, "Mom, I need you for a video," and I'm like, "Okay." I didn't ask no questions.
Yeah, he a handsome kid, smart kid.
Thank you.
He play a little ball. But I dogged him out a little bit, but
you did not dog my son out.
Nah, it's okay.
I'll be fabricating.
Hey, he didn't back down though. He didn't back down.
No, we take all phase.
Yeah, but now we
want all the smoke.
We want all the smoke.
But let's get into the show now.
Let's get into it.
He don't want the smoke.
Don't want the smoke. So it says, why do you know what? My co-host has been talking mess to me because I asked her for topics about. Before we started, and I haven't used any of them. So the last 2 weeks, I said, you know what? Let me just go ahead because this woman is intelligent. That's why she's here right now, or she wouldn't be. So we're using her ideals. Right. So she's coming up. See her little fake face? You see when you try to big people up, but she just used to it because she always getting props. But so I'm going to let her tell y'all the title of the show. Why do men
Why do men?
We listening.
Why do men?
Oh, you want me to tell you?
Yeah. Say,
I was so busy trying to mess with you, and I didn't hear what you said. So anyway, this is the question. It was too long for us to put on the thumbnail. Way too long. Why do men want a woman that need them instead of a woman that don't need them? Meaning, she has her stuff together. Y'all know I don't curse, so I can't say the other word. Plus, we got the pastor here. So, I'm just messing with you. We got to liven up and loosen up. Come on. That's how I am. But no, not in the regard of she don't need him like a man, like don't need him to do things for her, but she got all her stuff together. And the topic came up. Actually, this was your cousin, and I also had the topic as well. One of your cousins sent it to you.
Yeah, Marshall.
So one of his cousins sent it to him, and then I also had it as well. So I'm like, yeah, we need to talk about this. So in the sense of a lot of men want a woman that's needy, that they can provide for. They don't want someone that's independent.
Hey, so we go. Hold on, because I can't let y'all answer first. I gotta go to Dwayne.
What is Dwayne? Dwayne. Okay.
Yeah, Dwayne right there at the end.
I thought somebody was in the comments.
No, he didn't took his glasses off to talk about this one. But go ahead, Dwayne. How you go?
I would love to hear what he have to say.
Yeah, me too.
Repeat that one more time, because I want to answer it slowly.
Okay. So why do men want a woman that need them instead of a woman that don't need them? Meaning that she's independent, she has a job, she has her things in order, but they will go after the one that don't have all of that. Why is that?
Why do a man?
Come on now, we not gonna keep repeating this question.
Why does a man need to feel needed?
First of all,
by a
A
woman.
shortcut by a woman.
every man wants to feel needed.
I agree.
We don't want to feel inferior to that woman. Now, I use me for an example, and I'm not ashamed of this. My wife is the breadwinner in the house,
Okay.
but I'm the man of the house.
Right.
I run my house. I don't rule it. There's
Okay.
a difference between the two.
Okay.
However, do I feel like she needs me? Yes. It's a good thing for a man to feel important.
Right. Right.
Now, if she come in and say, I'm paying all the bills and you driving my car and you eating my food, and even if that, we're going to say that's the case.
Right.
That's belittling him. Don't no man want to be with a woman that,
No, absolutely.
that's belittling him and making him feel less than. Now, we don't know what his situation is. Now, if he just a lazy bump, then by all means, she shouldn't be with him.
Right.
If he has no ambitions and no goals,
Right.
she has no reason to be with him.
Right.
Now, if he's just not with a woman because she's doing well for herself and he just want a woman that he can control.
So that's where the topic is more so leading to, not in the aspect of what, because I'm with you on what you just explained, but the topic is more so coming from that last bit you just said.
Bit. Or it could be a needy bit. I feel like a lot of men are needy. So what happens is and not a lot of men like
Men
that,
are
but I
needy.
feel like
What do you
Men are
mean?
needy?
I feel like men are needy. Not
Well,
all of them.
well,
Some
you
of
gotta
them.
explain
Yeah,
that.
explain
Some men
that.
are needy. So what they do is they're able to give to somebody who doesn't have, because then that person is then going to give them what they need.
Got it. Okay. Break that down. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's more of a control thing. And
Well,
men,
yeah,
we
that's
have
technically
egos.
what
Is
he
that what you're
said,
saying?
and I think that's what it is.
Ego, but needy. Unfortunately, some men are needy. It could be emotionally.
I mean, women are needy too. So
I said
like,
some. When we could get on women when it's our turn on our topic. But tonight,
Why
No.
men?
Why do men?
Okay, but
But it got to go there.
No, we can go there.
we
Let's
going
go there.
there.
We
It
going there.
has
I mean,
to go
absolutely.
there.
We
It
gotta
can
be.
go there.
We gotta talk about it.
yeah,
Whether she want to talk about it or
no,
not.
it could go there. I mean, I'm not scared.
Oh yeah, I know
It's
you
all
ain't.
good.
I know you not.
But go ahead, Dwayne. Say what you was gonna say.
Wait, T, I ain't never said by you in the show. It's
I
normally the
know.
guy right here. Okay.
Do I smell okay?
See what you're doing. All right.
I smell good.
See what I'm.
Weak men want control.
Okay. There it is, ladies.
If you ask me.
I'm gonna disagree with you.
No, hear me out. Hear me
Mhm.
out. and this is my opinion, if you have to demand control and if you have to display control, then you're weak. That means you have to demand respect, or you need that respect to be displayed constantly and consistently by your words. Now, if you with somebody, you got to say, listen, you my girlfriend, you better respect me. There's a problem with that.
Yeah.
She's supposed to feel like she respects you anyway.
Absolutely. No, absolutely. I agree with that. I mean, I know for me, I have met, I won't say men, I'll just say guys, that they have that mindset that what I always get, oh, you don't need me for nothing. Who said I didn't need you? Like you intimidated because I got X, Y, and Z going on. That shouldn't even. For me, if I was a guy, I would want a woman with her stuff together. I mean, me personally, if I was a guy, I would want a woman with her stuff together. I wouldn't want a woman that, what they call them dumb blinds. I wouldn't want one that can't help me elevate. If I was a man,
Considering
it depends on the position he in.
I was going to say,
But
is it that men
too.
are intimidated by women who have themselves together?
That can be a topic too.
Do they even give it a try? Or do they just say she got herself together? She may not be the one. She may treat me a certain way. She may make me feel inferior without even giving it a try. I think a lot of things that we see and that we feel is a lot of narrative that's put out in society, movies, music, what we see, what we watch, how we grow up, what we read. All of these things shape how we feel.
absolutely.
And so there's a narrative that says a man is supposed to take care of a woman. And a lot of men still live by those standards. There are men who don't, but there are still men who live by those standards that if she has herself together, then she must not be the one for me because I have to be the one to take care of a woman.
And you can still take care of me. I mean, hey,
I'm
if that's
with
what
you.
you want to do.
I'm with you.
Even though I got my own stuff. If
Where
that's what
you
you want to
at?
do. But
Where
I'm
you
just
at?
saying, like, that shouldn't be an issue. And it kind of goes back to what you said in the beginning, that in your situation, you are still the man
Yes.
of the house, right?
And I still take care of home.
And you still take care of home. So that can be the same thing. The
Yes.
woman can still have everything going on and he can have stuff going on. And they can still take care of each other.
I mean, my
That's
wife
a
got
good
like
relationship when it's
four or
together.
5 degrees.
Right. Hey, I'm right with you, girl. Okay.
She doing
We
that thing.
smart.
I
We
mean,
doing our thing.
she doing her. I have none of those.
Somebody named TF in the comments said, make sure she got good credit.
Here go TF again.
TF be on. TF.
TF is back in the comments.
TF, she's
TF.
sitting right here. She said, yes, she does.
Oh, that's
She said it's in that 800 though. Make sure yours
I
is
don't
good.
have all the degrees to have messed up credit. Come on.
I mean, but
They do though. That is people got it.
But go ahead, Sherka. What's the next thing about this topic you like?
I mean, I just think I definitely wanted to hear the man point of view. And so, what's yours, A1? Because you haven't really given yours,
yeah, because you disagreed.
right? So we need to
Y'all
know
interrupted
why.
me. I forgot what I disagreed with.
No, we didn't interrupt, but we
That
need
you
to,
disagree with, I remember. You
Oh,
disagree?
weak men.
Yes.
Say it again.
I can't.
If a man needs to have control, he's weak.
That's what I said.
Nah,
Paraphrase.
Yeah, like that. But no, most men want control anyway because we have egos, and we're built that way. Like we're all controlling. We're all into controlling the situation. That's the whole thing. So like, I want to control everything I do. Like how I was controlling this show from the beginning instead of saying, "Hey, you know what? Sherka's pretty smart. Let me go ahead and
Yeah,
listen
he's
to
about
her."
to lose me as a co-host.
Then we're gonna be in here fighting. But then I'll be like, because she talking smart, I'm gonna go ahead and replace her. But I do agree that some weak men want to use money and material things to
I
get
can't be
women
replaced though. But go ahead.
because
Well, A1, let me ask you this.
yeah, go ahead.
Yes.
Let me ask you this.
Uh-huh.
Do you think, and this ties into this conversation.
Oh yeah, let's get it.
Do you think the woman allows the man to be in control?
No.
Now, hear me out. Hear me out. Because if we tell the truth, the way things are set up, the way society is set up, everything is against the man. They trying to get the black man out the house, so they extort us with child support and everything else. and they give the woman everything. So if they remove us, but we need that woman that knows that she got that power to say, you know what, this is my black man. I'ma let him do what he need to do as a man to move. Hold on, knowing that she has that power.
Mm-hmm.
So if she just sit back, because she can make a phone call and say he hit me and the guy got a scratch on her and he going to jail. But if she just sit back and say, you know what, okay, baby, and just diffuse everything, knowing he could be dead wrong, but she just diffused it, and now that still fed into his ego.
Mm-hmm.
Wrong or right?
No, no, man.
No,
I mean,
am I explaining it correctly?
I kinda.
You see,
No, see, first
So
of all,
you gotta break examples down on this.
When a man comes into a woman's life, right, there's no trust there. He has to show her that he can lead so she could trust him. So it's his job to do that. It's not her. She's not letting him do anything. He came in her life and established himself. And now she could trust him. That's like if I go out with me and Sherika start dating right now. Hey, Sherika, let's drive down here and invest in this property in Japan or some stuff like that. She's going to be like, well, why would I do that with you? Or if it was me talking, like, why would I do that with you? But if I come in and I have certain things, or I'm showing her, walking her through it, and then we're also about to get married or getting married, then that's when that trust comes in. Men have to earn the trust. Women just can't give it to us. I disagree with that part completely.
Yeah, no, I
but
definitely
if I ask Sherika out on a date, doesn't she have to accept my date?
Yeah, but
absolutely. But I think he's saying beyond that, once you get past that point, you gotta build that trust. Because if a woman don't trust you, even when she walking out to the car, but
at that point, she has to allow me to. I'm just using that as an example.
Okay.
You have to allow me to show you.
Right. Well, that's what he just said too.
Though. You allow me to show you who I am, right? Mm-hmm. Now, say at some point you fall in love, we a couple, some stuff fall apart, but you believe in me. Mm-hmm. In a time when I'm not believing in myself.
Yeah.
So Sherika will leave you.
Did you really say that?
What? No, ain't nobody said that.
I'm like, what?
She must say, well,
don't listen to him.
But at some point, if she really cares, she is going to kind of sit back and let me kind of do me to figure it out. Or she could just dip.
Not off rip. I don't think any woman's gonna do that unless you got that nice car, you balling, you doing all that stuff.
But they got to see potential.
What?
No, I agree.
You're presenting something.
I agree. They got to see potential.
But let's say you meet her at the grocery store or something like that. It's all you at that point.
Right.
So you still have to earn it, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You have to show something. I see what he's saying.
You still have to see potential. I'm saying if she sees potential, then she is going to. Maybe I'm not explaining.
Okay,
it right.
wait. So let me stop. Right. So are you saying this potential is coming in at what stage? Because maybe that's where the confusion is. So are we already together?
Yeah, we established.
Okay,
you gotta say that.
You gotta say that because I think that's where the disconnect was. I think
I'm not talking about in the beginning.
Okay, that was the disconnect. Okay, so we established, we rocking. You fall off. Now it's up to me to sit back and let you figure it out.
Not so much as just figure it out.
Okay.
Not so much as just. But you know how some women can be demanding at that point.
Yeah. Like, what you gonna do? Like,
it's frustrating.
Like, what you doing now? You know, the mortgage is due on the Fed take. What you doing?
Hold on. I saw a movie called 2 Minutes of Fame, and she was like, hold on, I'm struggling with the rent. He was like, well, how much you need? She was like, yo, half. You know what I mean?
Hey, we talked about this last.
No, even remember the movie Acrimony. You remember
I
Acrimony?
didn't see that.
Okay, you have to watch this movie. Okay,
it's scary.
No. It's not scary. It's not scary.
Is it like killing though in suspense? I'm gonna be jumping.
It's not killing or suspense.
Okay, I'm gonna watch it.
So, I'm gonna set it up a little bit. Okay. She literally holds him down.
Okay,
as he's trying to make it.
Okay,
he sucks up all the money and everything. She's holding him down while he's going through all this. She did allow her family to get in her ear. She got frustrated because it had been years and years of this.
Right. Okay.
But he ended up making it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But they didn't end up making it. because she threw him away at a certain point.
Because she was.
It was too long. It took too long.
Right.
She threw him away at a certain point.
So then when she threw him away,
he tried to come back, and she was like, no.
Oh, okay.
And he got with somebody else, and then she was like, I want you back now. But it was too late.
But
he did tip her off though.
He did tip her off.
But you threw him away. You can't be throwing them away.
You threw him away. So
I think to what you're saying, it needs to be. It still got to be a plan though. Like it can't just be like I'm sitting here. Like I'm a pull back because I've done it before. So I've been in that situation before. But it's like, okay, what's the plan though?
And I think again about acrimony because he really had a plan. He had his stuff in place, what he was gonna do. He just took too long.
It just took a long.
It just took a long time.
Hey, he did it. Hey, but Dwayne, I'm gonna agree with you differently. If you would have presented the question like that, then I definitely would agree with you a little more. But look, let's go to this caller real quick.
Okay, we got a caller.
We got a caller. Caller, are you there? Hello?
Hey, caller.
Going once? Going twice? Caller's dead. All right, if you want to call in, the number is 424-390-6993. Those of you watching in the YouTube world, please make sure you like this video. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I want to say what's up to all my family in here, my little sister. I still haven't seen my niece because of the COVID thing, my mama, my cousins, my uncles, and a host of other family members. Thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate that.
What was the comment that Mark said right there? I can't see it.
Mark said, girls look at the man's mama. Girls look at the man's mama, and a man looks at the girl's friends and life choices.
Oh.
That's what Mr. Mark Bolton said.
I think that goes both ways. I think we look at every aspect of
I
who
definitely
you are around.
do.
We look at exes. We look at all that. Like what ex you chose.
Definitely. I'd be like, you was.
Yeah, mama, daddy, granny, auntie, uncles,
I think
children,
I look
baby
at the
mamas,
exes more than I looked at probably anything.
Teachers. What school did you go to?
What was your grades? I'm
you
just
have
kidding.
a criminal record. I just need to know everything.
I plead the fifth.
What you look at, man?
I plead. I love my mother-in-law. I plead the fifth. I love my wife. I love you, baby.
Hey, going to get them kudos. All right, but and then it looks like wifey says sometimes being patient is worth it, and sometimes being patient is a waste of time.
And I agree, wifey.
Yeah, you got to know when to check out.
Yeah.
So then to what you was just saying though, like when is it a drawing point then? I mean, when is it a drawing point for a woman that's waiting on her man to get it together?
Now, is that if you're married or just dating?
I mean, he posed a question. He said rocking together. So I'm just assuming you together. You get into marriage or you gonna be married.
The heart wants what the heart wants. So
I say that all the time. I've never heard nobody else say that. Wow.
Your heart will tell you.
It must be a preacher thing.
When to go. No, I don't say that.
Heart wants what the heart
I mean,
wants.
Yes.
Because I tell you this much. I fell in love with my wife at 9. It took me 24 years to get her.
At what age?
9.
Oh, wow.
9, like
9 years
before
old.
10?
Before 10.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
When I first laid eyes on her.
All right.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
She ain't want me. She broke up with me 100 times, but I chased her for 24 years. I didn't get her till I was 30.
Wow.
So I didn't know how to stop loving her. I could have.
Right.
But I didn't. So the heart wants what the heart wants.
Yes,
You're not gonna give up.
That's so true. That is so true.
Now let me ask you this, man, because your wife is beautiful and you was 9, so like what age? Was she 5 or 6? Because I know she way younger than you, so I'm just like, what was y'all doing?
You
Like,
got jokes.
I can't. They probably the same age.
No, I know. I'm just joking. That's my dude.
Gregory said full background check.
That's my brother-in-law.
I cannot.
I know where you live, bro.
It's all good.
They
But
said married or dating. That's a good question. I think that definitely means something. I mean, if you get married to somebody, when you stand up before God, it says to death do you part.
For better or worse.
For better or worse.
All of those vows mean something.
And to me, I think, and this is a whole nother topic, and I'm not married and I've never been, but I do think a lot of people are in love with the fantasy of being married.
Yep.
So that's why they are rushing to get married. Or they're getting married because they had children and they trying to put these facades on or whatever the case may be. But really deep down inside, they know that's not what it should be. And that's something I would have did with my second son father. Like, that's what we would have been doing. We would have been getting married just because we got this child together, and this picture needed to be painted for him and like the way he grew up. And for me, I'm like, nah, this ain't it. We can't force the situation. We just don't co-parent well, and we do. He's an amazing dad, and
that's good.
You know, but I just think a lot of people fall in love with the fantasy of being married.
They do. That's why you have people who have lavish weddings, but the marriage is trash because they prepare more for the wedding than they do for the marriage.
Well, let me ask y'all ladies this.
Oh, Lord.
No. Speaking of that, who wants the bigger wedding, the man or the woman?
The woman, I'm talking about.
More than likely.
In my situation, I wanted the big
You
wedding.
did?
Why?
Oh. Hey, go ahead. I've been wanting her for 9 since I was 9. I got baby.
Man, when you marrying the girl, when you marrying the girl in the dream, not just the girl of your dream.
Come on, I like that.
You want everybody named mama there to see it.
Come on.
But she didn't, and that's what she said. She said, baby, the ones with the big weddings don't last. So
me and my husband going dipping off somewhere to somebody island.
I think it's just the preparation, though, preparing for the marriage more than the wedding.
Man,
so
she did everything. I did nothing but show up.
No, when I say prepare for the marriage, though, I mean, look, I believe in going to counseling and having talk to someone who can give you tools to help you. Because a lot of times, again, people rush into, you know, you get engaged and then you're like, oh, we got to get ready. And then we're not working on each other in the relationship. We're not building enough with each other in a relationship. So now we have these ties to each other. All the fairy tale, all the fun is over, reception is over. And now reality sets in. It's not cute anymore.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
So in the comments, my little sister, Jasmine Cherry, she said, yes, marriage is hard work. It's awesome, but takes a lot of selflessness.
Oh, yeah. We know you got a lot to work on there, Anthony, before you get married.
Hey, you ain't pushed that button right there. We was together on that one.
We was together. That was fine.
Push the button.
Push the button. Push the button. Give me some hands. But yeah, that was good. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Y'all commented, so thank you for that. But don't forget to like and share.
Yeah, please do.
I drew a blank because I wanted to say something to what you just said. It'll come back. Okay.
It's gonna come back.
All right, let's come on.
Go ahead, Sherry. Let's go to the next thing. I love when my co-hosts come with these topics because she be ready. Go ahead, co-host.
Well,
do your thing.
I already came with the topic. You was done?
Yeah. I think
you was done. So Anthony, you been real quiet over here. We need to hear from you.
Oh man, because you know when you producing and stuff, I just argue with Dwayne. When you producing a show, reading the comments,
no cop out.
Y'all see me doing all this stuff.
Copping out.
So, she the host for the night.
No,
so I'm over here listening and replying.
But
Jasmine over here protecting her brother.
I do have a question.
Jasmine say, ha, leave my brother alone. He is left alone. But you need to teach him about that selflessness. No.
But I do have a question. So what does needy look like for a male? What does a needy male look like?
A needy male or a
needy male? Like, what is a man who need? Because my notion was a man who needs to feel needed actually is needy. That was some of my notion. He's doing this to get something back. I need something, so I'm going to give you something to get something
back. Yeah,
and it could be affection, it could be control, it could be
sex.
Some men are more emotional than other men. So some men need to buy a woman because they're emotional, and so they want that woman to kind of, they're a little soft in a sense, not being mean, but they're a little on the softer side.
That's true, because I think I mentioned that I had went on a date with someone, and I wasn't. Why are you laughing?
No, because I understand where you coming
How you understand where she coming from and she ain't said nothing yet?
That's why I was like, why you laughing?
Miss Cleo.
I handcuffed her thoughts.
But I wasn't attracted. I wasn't fully attracted to him, but I did like his conversation. But what I noticed when we were sitting across the table from each other, it was like, well, what can I do? It was every other thing was like, what can I do for you? And I'm like, we already on what, like, I don't know you. Right now, you can't do nothing but
we can just have this conversation.
Get to know me or try to get to know me and hope that you get a second date.
He was really saying, what can I do so we could have sex?
No, I don't. I honestly don't think. I honestly don't think that with that. Let me tell you, no, because I'm a good reader when it comes to men. I honestly feel with this guy, he had zero confidence in himself, right? So he had to be like, he was in design. You know, he was in design. He was heavy set. So he was clean, though. He was clean, just not for me. He was clean, though. No, I'm just saying. I have to be attracted to you. I don't care what you got. Like, I literally have to be attracted to you. I said that.
So what made you go on a date if you wasn't attracted to him?
No, and I didn't say that I was. I said that I wasn't fully attracted to him.
She did say fully.
I said fully, and fully can mean because you cannot be like he was pleasing in the eyes. It's just I don't like guys that are. Oh, this about to be sound so show, but I don't like guys that's not like. I'm not gonna say it.
Built, muscular.
Not even muscular, but I just
built,
didn't. I just felt like, and I think that's what I'm saying. Let me finish. I'm not even about to go down that road. I'm not about to say it, and I don't really bite my tongue, but I'm just not about to say it.
She biting her tongue.
But
I want to know after the show.
I still want to know.
No,
right
so
now.
he would. This is why I know it wasn't just about sex. That's his thing to where he can get women to like him.
So he can have sex.
You're missing it. Then he'll say
he wants to be
talked that he wants to be liked. He wants to be accepted.
Right. To him that he wants to be like, he wants to be seen, he wants to be. So
and
that's
maybe
the
I'm not
part of him.
getting it right. So this is why I said that. So the next we talked after that because we had like great conversation, and I'm all about conversation. So that's what I'm saying. You don't have to be fully. I don't have to be fully attracted to you on the outer. It's that inner that gets me. Like you got to stimulate my mind. I like conversation. So and that's what he was able to do. So I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna just write him off. Then we were on the phone, and he was like, yeah, I went to the Gucci store and I like this shirt. That's why I'm saying, listen, I like this shirt, but I know I gotta go lose weight because ain't no woman. This was what confirmed it. Ain't no woman gonna want me hugging up on them with all this on me, but talking about his weight, right? He said that, so that confirmed what I already
He was
figured
lacking
out.
confidence.
I said that. But this one over here talking about sex, and that's why I'm continuing to try to explain it because I knew it wasn't just about sex. I think every man that meet a woman, 9 times out of 10 want to have sex with them.
So he told you this on the second conversation.
Yeah.
That he went to the Gucci store, still letting you know that hey, I can afford Gucci.
Well, I already knew he can do that from what he had on when we was at the table. That wasn't an issue, but he was trying to go. He used that as to bring his weight into the thing to try to see what I was going to say in response.
He wanted her to lift him up,
or not? Right?
No, he wanted her to say, guilt her to feel sorry for him.
Yeah.
Guilt her, lift him up. Same thing.
Guilt and lift her up is two different things.
No,
I want you to feel guilty so I can manipulate the situation.
No, I don't think he wanted me to feel guilty. I'm telling you, I'm a good reader. This man did not want me to feel guilty. That man literally has zero confidence, and the way that he get women, that's how. Or
how does he get them?
Low self-esteem, whatever. It's his money because they not gonna want him for that. But it shows.
Now, that could have been a game, though.
I don't think it was a game.
No,
but it don't even matter because I ain't never. After that, it was like a rap. I was like completely.
In my olden days,
it could be a game.
That was a game.
So that's a game that men play. They act as if they have low self-esteem or
that man had low self-esteem.
Like we would go skating and I would act like I couldn't skate and I would fall in front of the girl.
That man had low
and
self-esteem.
that would strike up the conversation.
Tell me, I'm a good reader.
Again, I heard a show earlier talking about these strategies and stuff. This sounds like one.
No, I don't think that.
Yeah, make sure y'all check out Real Talk with Row every Thursday.
But Anyways, but I honestly think that he just didn't have the confidence. So that's what he used to get women to like him.
Yeah, that's how he makes up for his lack of confidence by buying stuff.
Absolutely.
And a lot of women in the country will go for it. And I'm not mad at a woman for using a dude if that's what he gonna put out there and present.
A lot of women will go for
use
it.
their ass.
And then you'll come across somebody like me. If I don't like you, I just don't like you. I don't care what you got.
It definitely happens in our society. Every culture that you can think of, it happens where men may not have the best confidence in themselves, and they find women who need them, and they give them a boost of confidence.
And so this goes back to, why do men need and want a woman that's not, because so to what you just said, is that same man gonna be able to go get somebody that got her stuff together that don't need him?
Until he builds.
Is that same man, that's my question, is he gonna be able to go get the woman that's independent and don't need the money? She don't need the money. So is he gonna be able to get her?
The same guy that you were talking about?
No, to the example you just said, same thing. They both the same guy.
No, because
exactly.
No,
but he's not looking. He don't want you. That's too much work. I'm gonna go after these little ratchets over here that I know I can show this Gucci to and get it.
So this is the answer that we were looking for in the beginning of the question. Now you guys are talking.
But that's
what the question is. Why do men?
But that's what he said earlier.
No, he didn't.
But a lot of
he didn't say that. Not earlier. He didn't say that.
But a lot of women that have it are single because men don't want to approach them.
Then who probably that's their so then that is that confidence too?
But they have their reasons for not wanting to approach them.
So what's the reason?
Because
TL said they got abandonment issues.
What's the reason?
Those women standards are too dang on high.
And that's what I was asking earlier.
But why is it a standard? But why is it that?
It's not that man won't go to them. Sometimes there's nothing wrong with a woman rubbing her man's feet.
Who said that the woman that got herself going on?
What I'm saying, I'm just using that as the same terminology. But that's what I was
asking earlier. Is there an ideology that women who have it together are a certain way, so they don't even get approached at all? Like I said, it's like a man doesn't even try to approach the one that has it together because they already have the idea in their mind that women who have it together are a certain way.
In a lot of cases,
without giving it a chance.
In a lot of cases, yes.
Thank you.
In a lot of cases, yes.
Yeah, but see what men should do if she's difficult, because difficult women are great, because she not doing everybody. Right. So you want to go get that.
But
you don't want the easy melons.
That's a good thing.
But a lot of guys don't have the gift of gab to talk to that individual.
That is true.
But you got to talk on your level too.
I'm from Detroit. We come with mouthpieces.
That's all day. So, but let's go to these. Hold on. Let's go to this comment real quick.
So we got Cherry. Hey, Cherry girl. She said, I dated a man that was overweight, but an excellent provider, dressed nice, smelled good, and financially stable, but was very insecure, all caps, and that was what destroyed us.
Insecurity makes you feel like you're in a prison.
And then the next TF said to her response, he said, oh, wow, that sucks. How did you treat him? That's what he asked Cherry. She got a reply to the comments.
When a person is insecure, it's really, I'm telling you, they make you feel like you are in a prison.
That is accurate too, because I remember
you feel like you can do nothing.
You can't
do. Oh my God, it's the worst.
I said this on I do Night Talk 2 on Tuesdays live on IG at 9 p.m. with my sis Andrea Renee. Check us out, IG only. I had said this. I'm Sherika Nicole, and then hers is only one Andrea Renee. And so I had said this on that show that don't get in my DMs. I had said that on because he played too much. Because he said that on Night Talking and people was really getting in my DMs. I meant to tell you that. I was dating this guy and I liked him. He was older than me. And then he came across my Instagram page and he was like, oh, you be on social media a lot. Like, why do you post? Like, and I was like, this is my business. Like, I have to be. Like, I got a boutique. I do speaking engagements. women empowerment events. Like I have to. And he was like, oh, it's just a lie. And I didn't see that you were doing it for business, but he don't understand. Like, you understand why you have to do it to keep people engaged and on top of things. And I was just like, you looking at my page, like, I couldn't rock with that. Like, I'm confused. Like, why is that an issue? Like, this is my business. I'm not over here telling you that you doing X, Y, and Z like too much.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I ain't.
It's insecure people who you can't even go to the bathroom. We're like, oh, you've been in the bathroom a long time.
Who was you in there with?
You've been in the bathroom a long time. Like, really? I mean, that's how insecurity gets people. I'm not exaggerating either. That's how insecurity gets people. And so when you come across a woman who does have it together and who does have everything that she needs and she's making these things affordable for herself, what happens is that an insecure man can't handle that because, of course, to build an empire, we all know that it takes a lot. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of patience. So you have to wait till that empire is built before we can actually, settle down and kind of do what we need to do. And somebody has to know that about you and trust that about you.
Right.
But a person who is insecure, don't have any trust in anybody. It's nothing that you're particularly doing. They don't have trust in anybody.
That's good. That's good. Not just you, just anybody. Right.
That's real good. Let's go to this comment by Jasmine Cherry. She says, I may have missed this, but how do the parents of the child who are no longer together still have a decent relationship when their relationship didn't work out and or have parental differences?
To the parents that
who are no longer together.
I think.
Go ahead, Pastor. Say something.
Yeah, I'll let him go. Then I'll go because I co-parent really well. So
I co-parented really well.
Oh yeah, because she older now. This can't be just the next topic, the next show, another show.
We can talk about another show. I don't know.
No, I'm saying
it's just different on the topic. What we going?
You said read it, but
no.
Okay. Hey, little sister, we're gonna come back to that one.
Man, I come back to that one, even though I've been in that situation.
I think we're gonna have to just bring you back on the show, and I think that will be an amazing topic because this is a relationship show where we talk about relationships, so we talk about all different topics, and I think that's something we should try to screenshot somebody and send it to me, and we can keep that for we can run that back or as another topic of a show.
Well, let's see what Active TF said again. She said, my brother suffered body, what is that word? Dysmorphia. It's difficult to tell someone that they look good when they don't see it.
That's true.
It is, and I think that's why so it goes back to the individual being honest with themselves and not getting into something just because of what somebody can do for them. And everybody don't have, and so we just said that some women will just be like, because trust me, I know some, and I just be like, girl, now if that wasn't, that's just like we talk about people. You say Lil Wayne didn't have no money, he wouldn't have probably got the women that he got.
But see, here's the thing. I don't think that's different.
Yeah, except one.
Most men,
and then or it depends.
Most men don't go through that. I mean, because Jay-Z got Beyonce.
But that's what we're saying.
That's what I just said.
If Jay-Z was a regular Joe,
that's what I just said.
Out there, would he get somebody of her caliber? That's what we're asking.
Michael Blackston is not the finest
we got some people, but again, you talking about all celebrities.
So that's what you. So listen to what my question just said. If he didn't, so I said. That's when it goes.
I just
with
used
the
them because there was those names that we would know,
and that's why I said Lil Wayne.
In the hood, I've seen some in the clubs. I done seen some of the ugliest guys with some of the prettiest girls.
That's what
why they with the prettiest girls? Because we all know hood.
So that's what I'm saying. Or they're with them. They're with them because of what? Their money or their status in the hood. If they dealing with a street guy, right?
Most of the time.
You said you was in a CPT. I used to live in CPT.
I grew up in the CPT. 100% from the CPT.
So I'm just saying. I done lived over there. I know how that.
14 years. I'm from Detroit.
Okay.
I know how the CPT operate. I'm just saying.
But it's he just tell everybody I'm from Compton now. They say I ain't from Detroit no more. But most guys I knew that was not the prettiest. They had game. They knew how to talk.
That too. So
they knew how to dress. They'll tell you they ugly, but they had a mouthpiece.
But I bet you them getting those women too, and I do think that this happens with men. I could be wrong. I'm just on the outside looking in. You guys are men and tell me if I'm wrong. I do think what happens to men is that confidence can be built by the women that they date.
That is
So if
true.
a man is dating a beautiful
is
woman,
true.
he's building that confidence.
Yes.
So the
Yes.
next woman, he may break up with that one, he may get with another one, and she's
by
beautiful.
this time,
so
he
now
like,
he like, oh, he
Yeah,
the
all it
man.
take is
Get to
one
the
dime.
third one, he gonna be like, girl,
all
you
it
know
take
what?
is one
All
dime,
it take
and
is
you the
one
king
dime.
of the
You
world.
just
Hey,
You
but
just
a man gonna feel
Keisha.
like the king of the world if he get 10 fives. It just depends on so
It
that ain't
depends on-
true.
At the same
It
time,
depends on where he's dating at his dating level. That's what I'm saying. He might be cool. I'm just smashing him. I'm smashing him all day, and he can build his
I mean, well,
ego
you gotta point
up that way.
You
It's
gotta
just,
point
it's the
that.
man's ego that needs to be fed.
That's why I said, tell me where I'm wrong.
Yeah,
Y'all the
so
men.
that's all
Y'all
that
got
is.
to
I
teach
don't-
me.
Hey, somebody
Tia
Tia said,
said,
didn't he
didn't
cheat on Beyonce?
He cheated on
I
Beyonce.
think
Hey.
they all cheat.
And they all cheated on Halle Berry.
And look at this.
You know what?
I'm a reality show buff, I guess.
can't.
I look at reality show to see what not
Every
to
last
do,
one of
in a
them.
sense.
What
Like
not
what not
to
to do. So Black Ink Crew Chicago. They have Miss Kitty was on Black Ink Crew New York. Then she was on Black. She got played by Caesar. He would not even make her his girlfriend. Now you looking at this woman, you like, oh, she's beautiful, she's pretty, and then you looking at Caesar like, but Caesar got all this money. He famous now. So now he could do this to somebody who's beautiful. There's no way in the world I would talk to Caesar.
Can y'all tell you where she messed up at? Because he never made
you
her
watched that?
his woman.
He never made her his woman. And then she went to Black Ink Crew Chicago
You
and
surprised
dating
tried it
Ryan.
with Ryan
and got played.
and got played by
'Cause
Ryan.
she smashed the homie.
Exactly.
But Caesar was butthurt.
I'm learning right now.
Yes.
Caesar was butthurt. And don't tell everybody I watched Black Ink.
Yeah, I didn't.
He
I
just
do.
told everybody.
But I just use that as an example because you see, even with women who are beautiful, sometimes their self-esteem is not where it should be.
That is accurate.
You are beautiful, you on TV, and I don't care, you letting yourself get played on TV, whether it's real, fake, scripted, or whatever. You still making yourself be perceived a certain way
Right.
on national television for what? For money. Because there's no one where I would have said, y'all got to, look, somebody else got to play me, but it can't be said. I could get played by Ryan on TV. I can't get played by
Oh,
Caesar.
Ryan. Hi, Ryan. Just kidding.
Yeah,
Y'all just like men with good hair. He just got
really
good
don't
hair.
like- I really don't like guys with-
You really
yeah,
watch this,
not
huh?
that,
I
not
really
that,
don't.
not
Good
that.
hair,
I don't
good
even
hair.
watch it. I
No
know who he
dreads.
is,
I'm
but
not into dreads
I don't like
or
the
No, he ain't got no
ponytails.
dreads. He just got pretty hair.
No, it's not that.
Nah,
He's
it's
really a
not, 'cause I
handsome
know
guy.
Man, he just got pretty
And I think
hair.
that
Ain't nothing
Four is handsome
about
too.
Ryan.
So
Who?
Four. I think Four is handsome.
Who is
too.
for? I don't know. But okay, let's get back.
That's the
Let's bring it
rapper.
back. 'Cause I don't know what that is.
Turned into a whole reality. I'm just sitting here like, well,
I'm
sorry, y'all.
I can't.
yeah, I'm like, what's going
Okay,
on?
so what's our final? So do we have any type of final agreement on why men need women
Who need them?
who need them?
They need their ego fed. That's all
Okay.
it is.
Okay,
Man's
so ego fed.
I can agree with that. I think that they're needy. They're
She
they're
got that
giving
needy in it.
something to get something.
And I think it's some form of insecurity, a control issue, and they just not confident to have someone that got their stuff together.
All men need their ego fed.
I agree.
If you're married, your husband need his ego fed. If you're single and you're dating somebody, he need his ego fed.
That's true.
It doesn't matter.
How you feed a man ego? That's gonna be the topic too.
That sounds like an all girl show.
I don't know. That's like for money, so you know.
She got everything.
Who got everything?
She don't need nothing.
Who?
She's straight.
Who?
My co-host.
Who said that?
Oh,
Are you speaking for me? I
no,
I
I'm just
never
repeating
said
what
that.
you said. You said I got everything. I don't need that.
I didn't say that.
But go ahead, finish what you saying.
I did not say that.
Hey, man.
She just like to argue with me all day.
No, because I didn't say that. I'll be putting that out there. My husband may be watching.
Hey, if you're watching, check out her DMs. Check her out on Tuesday. I'm Sherrick Nicole. DM her tonight.
Don't do that.
She's
But
a
I'm just
businesswoman.
saying.
She replies. Buy some shirts from her. Go ahead, Dwayne. We
Get some
Man,
out there.
what else did you want me to say?
We wrapping up. So what's your outtake on why do men want women to need them?
We all just agreed on the.
Oh, you agreed on that?
No, I'm agreeing that every man need his ego fed, but I don't necessarily.
So you're saying, okay, so to that really quick before we wrap
Lord.
up. So you're saying, because you guys are all in
I'm
agreement
sorry.
with
Oh,
that.
you good. You good.
A woman that has her stuff in order.
She needs to make herself
she can't
approachable.
She's harder to
stroke.
approach.
She can't stroke a man's ego.
Absolutely, she can.
She can.
Okay, I just want to just make that
That's what
clear
just-
because my question was why do men, and then so I'm like want
have a
them to need
question,
them,
too.
but okay.
I have
Okay.
a question too before we leave.
Okay.
Because he said they need to make themselves more approachable.
Who need to make
So
themselves more
women who
approachable?
got it together, what does that look like?
What
And
does
this is
that
the
look
reason why I
like?
say that. Quick example. Back in the day, we used to go to this little bar and grill in Downey or somewhere. Anyway, one of my friends who's very beautiful would always say, T, all these guys always approaching you. They don't never approach me. And I'm like, Mo, I just think it's your demeanor, the way you are. I think I'm approachable. I think I smile, I laugh, I might catch eye contact. I might not want nothing to do with you, but I'm still nice about it. My nose is not turned out. I'm not looking at you crazy. So I just think maybe, what does
My
that
nose
look
not
like for
turned
you guys? No. What does that look like for men when you say we have to be more approachable?
T, just like when you walked in the studio. This is our first time even seeing each other.
So he about to say something about me.
I know you. You greeted me and my wife. You spoke.
Yes, sir.
We interchanged conversation. It didn't
Yes,
just
sir.
end in a hello.
Yes, sir.
That's approachable. You smiled. We smiled back. That's approachable.
But she's walking. Okay, so let's kind of change the little vibe though of it. Like this is a studio. We come in to film. She gonna be working with.
I get it.
So that's different energy anyway.
I get it, but
So
this
Paula said, and I'm supposed to be like every guy that has like.
okay. This LA.
No, it's just my energy that if I catch
No, I
contact
know what
with
you're
somebody,
saying. I'm just messing with you.
it could
I'm
be a
messing with you.
female.
I'm messing
I
with
might be like, "Hi, beautiful," whatever it
I feel
is.
you.
Wait,
that's just
Sherika,
my-
this is LA. I've walked in the studios with my wife where she's singing with these people and they don't speak.
Oh,
This is LA.
really?
They might think your wife crazy and don't want to talk to you.
Well,
Let's look at her and see.
she is
crazy.
But she my kind of crazy.
Right?
Yeah, she works for you.
crazy.
But I'm just saying that's just how
I
they
mean,
don't.
I'm
When
crazy
you
too,
can
for
see a
sure.
certain strut, a certain
Right.
step. You can. I mean, it's not even that they walking with their nose turned up. You can just tell by where a person walks. That
Wait, continue. But yes, Andrea.
Exactly. That's what I just said, sis. So I'm supposed to be walking in like
I'm sorry. We
every guy that look at me. I'm supposed to be like.
No, I'm not saying. You know what?
No, because then I'm gonna
Not
think
at all.
you crazy.
No, because then that's a gift and a curse. It's a gift and a curse.
I'm not
approached by
saying.
anybody.
I'm not saying you're supposed to be all stupid bubbly.
Right.
That's not.
I know what you. I know. We just.
But see, the confident
What did
man.
Ebony say? She had a good question. I don't have it on.
Oh, she said some men really. Where did it go? Oh, some men really need help doing life. The helpmate ego stroke it.
Oh wait. Oh, I
Oh,
need
that helpmate. Yeah, too. She said ego stroke it.
so
So
that help me.
So it said some men really need help
ego.
doing life.
Okay,
And then that said that helpmate too. Ego stroke it.
right. She's saying stroke the ego. That's
Yeah.
the second comment.
Because some men
Oh
really
God, I
need
got
help.
it. Mine
first
was saying the
time
help
really
me.
need help
And I'm
doing
like,
life.
oh God, yeah, they do. They
That's
do.
right, Ebo.
But again, there has to be an
Yeah,
allowance.
Eva.
Like you said, the woman has to allow the man to do things. They have to allow the woman to be able to do that. Like you have to open yourself up, and those insecurity issues that we may have, men or women, we have to be able to open ourselves up to build ourselves up and our
Right.
self-esteem up, and allow somebody else to be able to stroke us. Because you can stroke an insecure person all you want,
And if
They're
they
gonna
don't have
find
a
something
inkling,
wrong.
right? Or if they just don't believe it, they just
gonna
don't.
find something
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever really. I don't dated a real insecure woman. I've had my homeboys that was real insecure,
Oh, okay.
so I know what that looks like from
From a guy's standpoint.
their standpoint.
Mm.
But I've never just had. I mean, I got beaten up because I came home late, but it wasn't because I left. It was because I came home late.
Right.
But just far as I can't say I've experienced.
But if you came home, what was considered late? Was you beat up by your wife? Before I say
wanna
this,
You left yourself open for that one, brother. I was
because
like,
I'm not
oh
going
my
against. I'm not going against
that
wifey in no type of way.
I wanted
my
to know
Instagram
that.
is
And I'm not saying
not
that-
available, and
Thou shall close these lips.
I don't have a Facebook. No, she didn't beat me up. She cussed me out.
Okay, so that's be that.
Because you guys, okay, so I'm sure you guys had some type of agreement that says
What time
that
to be home?
we don't do this. We don't say
talked
out
about
all
this
night.
on the
Yeah,
show.
12:30.
Yeah. Okay, so we don't
12:30.
That's what for who?
I don't know. It's just something we did. We didn't set an agreement. It
Last
just,
call, not till
It's just
1:30
it's
or
just something that we did. Normally, it's just something we would
He ain't
do.
doing last calls anyway.
We'd just be home if she was out, and she'd just be home before 12:30, and I'd be home before 12:30. It was
So
just
it
something
organically
we did.
just
Yeah,
happened.
it just
Okay,
happened.
and that's just
So-
the respect. That's I think I respect that though.
So
That's dope.
and it just flowed that way. So
Yeah.
And
so
we just-
yeah, that.
so it was
then
never a
that's
set
different.
time. That's just
different.
how it happened.
Okay, that's different.
Yeah,
It's
any
all
more
good.
questions
Oh
before we close out. Any more comments, questions?
no, we don't. Oh,
Oh,
What
Aaron
Crystal say?
said everyone
wait, hold
has
on.
insecurities.
go ahead. What'd you say?
Wait, who?
Aaron said everyone has insecurities, some type, somewhere. Yes.
No, yeah, I agree.
Yes.
I think that is accurate.
Yes.
So let's read this last comment from the pastor's wife.
Oh,
Shit.
Why you just can't say Crystal? I mean, why are we doing that though? Like, what is the issue with that?
Oh yeah, because sometimes you can just do what you want to do. So
Well, you
no
can
one
produce
is
it.
perfect. Everybody needs something, and many times it requires someone else to fulfill the need. The question is, are you the one that can meet the need the way it needs to be met?
Come
Okay,
on,
Crystal, come on
come
with the
on
question.
with
Come
that.
through.
Come on through with that. You should have came through with that.
And I'm probably not the one.
Me neither. That's exactly why he was left at the table. I'm probably not the one for that
Another
person.
one.
I just know whoever the Lord has for me, he's gonna be thick skinned. That's all.
That's what we gonna do. Hey, but look, we about to.
Understanding. Insecure.
Insecure.
Yeah, we about to get up out of here. So Dwayne, go
we
ahead,
know
man.
secure.
Say something. Close us out.
God is good, and
All the time. God is
God
good.
is good. Y'all don't forget Sunday.
Sunday.
We celebrating Pastor Rashad Hall's 1-year anniversary.
Hey. That is-
Outside, have your mask on. We gonna check your temperature, so we be social distancing. Come out and celebrate.
I
with
might
us.
come on through and celebrate.
I don't think we wearing suits though.
Nah, hey, but look, I appreciate everybody for coming on the show. I really appreciate
that
you
is
guys.
an amazing question. Is
What's that question?
Is it
Gumbaroo.
Gumbaroo, do we have a schedule, a show schedule? That is really good. That's something we're going to have to work on.
Yeah, so we're here every Thursday.
A show schedule for all the shows.
Things are changing, so but yeah, we will have that
Okay.
stuff available
We'll
along with the
have that.
website that's coming out.
Yes.
But again, I want to appreciate everybody for coming out, talking. Mama and all my family. You see, I only curse one time on the whole show, so
Yeah.
I'm eliminating that from my vocabulary.
Thank you, TF, so much for joining in.
Thank you, TF. Thank you, everybody in the comments. Everybody that liked this video, please
watching
subscribe to the
us.
channel. Tell all your friends. I appreciate you, Sherika. Check out DPE Your Vision.
Yes. Okay, look, you guys, I'm having to sell
There
on
she
my
go.
planners that I created. I only got like 15 left.
15.
$30. Take $30. They are amazing hard copy dateless planners, can go all the way into next year. So y'all need to go ahead and support your girl. www.dpeyourvision.com. Buy it for a gift. You know what I'm saying? It's a really amazing planner. And I'm not just saying that because I'm the creator, but check my page out and you can hear other people talk about it. Bible scriptures, I'm walking you through it. I'm holding you accountable. Is that real?
So y'all stay tuned next week for whatever
That's another
topic
one? Okay.
Sherika Nicole come up with, because she just come up with all the topics. This is the month of Sherika Nicole. So whatever it is next week. But no, Dwayne, I appreciate you. T, I appreciate you all. Don't
Hey,
y'all
well,
like
you
T?
might
and-
Invited me.
I didn't invite you.
Thank you for inviting her. That's what
Oh,
she
you
said.
welcome. Don't y'all like
I
T,
said thank you
T
for-
and Sherika up here? We'll just have to keep bringing y'all back. Y'all amazing. I
I'm with it.
appreciate y'all, mama, family, everybody in here. I appreciate y'all. I'm just trying to find the button. Tune in next Thursday at 7:30.
7:30 p.m.
Sherika, do you have a topic for next week already?
Don't forget to follow my son at Your Boy Cam.
Yeah,
My child is trying to reach 200 views.
He's trying to reach 1,000 views.
Okay,
and we're gonna push him to 1,000 views. You're not gonna limit
y'all
him.
can go look, support him. Like, that's what y'all do. Go on and do that for
That's
your
your boy
13-year-old. Your boy Cam. YAABOIICAM.
She got
B.O.I..
it. We're gonna all subscribe right now.
BOIICAM.
You don't got
Damn, you don't know how to work your phone?
Yeah.
Two
Man, this
eyes,
is
two
crazy,
eyes.
man.
Two
This
eyes.
is unbelievable. You are something else.
Like Great topic.
Hey, thank you. Hey, Bree's
Thank
in
you
the
so much.
comments. She's a great real estate person. She'll help
Bree.
you out.
All right, y'all
That's
need
Miss
them
Bree
houses.
Johnson.
Get
Yeah,
'em.
definitely check her out. I appreciate all my family, all my friends, all my mama friends, because my mama be working hard. She call everybody up and text everybody 2 days before the show start, and she be like, make sure y'all support my baby.
That's see how I just did with my baby. See, mamas
She
don't
like,
be playing about they boys.
My mama do not play. My mama will knock you out. But I definitely appreciate you guys. You guys have a wonderful night.
Thank you for watching it.